Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Boondock Dwayne's RV Show. This morning, I'm going to be discussing and talking about security for your RV. And this is just stuff we've learned along the way. And man, we've had a travel trailer stolen 90 feet away from us when we were in Wyoming. And that was quite a shock. So I'm going to go over the basic things I know. There's a lot of easy stuff. There's a lot of lists and blogs and things out there. I'm just going to talk about the most basic things that we can do to help secure our RV. And one of the first things is social media. The problem with social media, and everyone wants to post all their little things and where they're at and all their pictures. We do not post anything on social media when we're traveling as to where we are, when we're going to be there, our campsite, and especially that we're not home, because thieves thrive on social media. So the number one thing you can do is wait till you're not where you're at to post all your videos. Post all your videos at the end of the trip is preferable, but post all your videos when you're at your next location, and don't say where you're going next. That is the key thing. If someone wants your RV, they are looking for that RV. These are not tweakers looking for drug money anymore. With the supply chain issues and RV parts, they want your RV, they want it fast, and they want to strip it. And they can do that in a matter of half hour. That particular travel trailer that was stolen close to us, they had a ball lock, and one of the good ones, guaranteed. They had a ball lock, and the deal is they come in with a truck, and a truck with a T-bar, and they will use your own safety chains to lash it to a T-bar or to one of these, and they'll just lash your tongue right to their vehicle, and they will use one of these, all these great battery operated devices. They literally will just cut off your power jack. If they don't want to take the time for that, they'll just cut it off. And any of the wheel locks, any of these devices can easily be defeated with a Sawzall or a powered angle grinder. Any of these. And there's a lot out there. At the same time, you want your trailer to be visible, that you have some kind of security measures, because they will take the easiest bait that's out there they'll take. So certainly I'm not saying don't buy let's say one of the really good ball locks. I'm not saying don't buy one of those. At the same time, that shouldn't be your only form of security. Because they will just lash onto a vehicle and off they go. And in a matter of minutes, that particular trailer was found stripped within an hour. Stripped. I mean, no wheels, no fridge, no AC. So these are crews that are out there doing that. And it sucks for us because we just want to go out and have a good time. So again, the number one thing is, don't tell people where you're at, because if they're on social media and looking around, they join our groups. And it's sad, but we could easily, in our, say, Intech Terra group on Facebook, we could easily have these thieves in there because they want the parts that are on your trailer. So there are some really good security measures, and we are more tech-based with ours. I just have a standard master lock on my ball lock. What we have is more security pertaining to, so we have a nano router, and this nano router runs the LTE off of our iPad Pro, and then we log all devices onto that. So the first line of defense for us is, of course, right outside the door. I have a Ring camera that has a suction cup mount because I don't want to screw anything onto my trailer. But we have this right outside our door. It has a wide path view. It is infrared at night, and it is motion detecting. Okay, yeah, they steal my Ring, but I already have the video. I already know they're there at our trailer door. And then the next step is if they actually break into the trailer, I'm still on Wi-Fi, and we have a Ring stick up inside that we have right on the kitchen sink that gets the whole entry to the trailer. We also have motion activated lights. If they do breach the door, then the motion activated lights come on. My Ring video comes on. It's already alerting me that someone's in my trailer. My Ring doorbell has already told me they're at my door. So that is our number one security, and we're notified. They can steal my Ring doorbell. I don't care. I already know that they're there. And with that, whenever you're dispersed camping or you're in a campsite, make sure you have the phone number for either the campsite hosts or the actual phone number for the check-in booth kiosk. Anything you can do so if something does happen, you're out sightseeing. Yeah, you have someone that you can call, and of course, know the number for your local sheriff or law enforcement to try to get your trailer. The other thing we have, the most important part of our security, is our air tags. We have GPS in our trailer. There are many of them hidden in our trailer. Keep some in my clothes, the dirty clothes, the areas you just think they wouldn't go. Up your sewage pipe in a plastic bag, your sewage drain pipe. We use air tags. And they have all kinds of nifty stuff. Pelican makes the best holders for the air tags. They have beaner clip-on ones, magnetic ones. And then also, if you don't have an iPhone, there are many GPS tracking devices out there, and they're all good as long as you have service. And so far in all our boondocking with the Shakespeare 4G extender, so far, we have been very, very few places that did not have cell service. So that is our number one item for us. We do not post on social media, and we have a Wi-Fi security system in and on our trailer. The next thing is you want to make what you do have visible. Maybe I should have one of those ball locks because maybe it'll make them go to the next trailer. But trailer theft is only on the rise because of our supply chain problems in the RV industry. So the main thing is to look visible, say hi to your neighbors. If you see one of your neighbors, even dispersed, hey, we're going to be gone if you're around. We're away from our trailer. And those are a couple of the really, really good things you can do. Uh, um, Keep your trailer dirty. I know that sounds weird, but a dirty trailer is not a clean trailer. That is really one of the items that the security specialists say a dirty trailer is the one you don't want to steal. Whether that's true or not, that's just one of the things. You can upgrade your exterior door locks and go through that and all your cargo doors. The problem is on a travel trailer, even a Class C, Class A, Super C, they are stealing the whole vehicle. They're not stripping it right there at your campsite. So that's why we go with the security as far as GPS and tracking. And it's worked really well for us. What's great about the travel router, I'll go back to, is we use one device, our iPad Pro, and with the Nano router, we log in for our smart TVs. Everything logs in through the travel router, as well as our security system. So it's functional to have the travel router, especially if your cell plan or data plan doesn't let you have multiple devices. This kind of goes around that for a lot of these systems. So we love our travel router. We run our two TVs off of it, and we run our security system, which I have a lot more than what I'm showing you. That's the other thing. Never tell anyone or post, hey, I put this great, huge new system in my RV, and here's everything I have, and here's where it's at. Because unfortunately, they do watch social media. And at the same time, you're telling people that you're not at home, your home is at risk. So that's how complex this gets. Again, to have the devices and have it, you can see the tongue lock, that is a good thing. The wheel locks, the one from E-Trailer, heavy duty, and it does take about 60 seconds to cut that off. A little faster with the angle grinder and a good cutoff wheel for steel. But The master ball lock is the good standard one because, again, if they want your trailer, they are going to lash it to their vehicle. They'll use your tow chains. If you have your tow chains locked, they will simply cut the lock, or they have their own chain sets and they will easily lash that to a device. Use yours. They have a T-bar, one of the T-bars, and they just hook it to their truck. This truck, of course, has the big steel shackle type D-rings on it. So, you know, it's funny because shackles are cheap. You can get them at Home Depot. So anything you can do to make your trailer visible, as far as you do have some security devices, it's a great way to go. At the same time, your trailer is not totally safe, and the best ones, the best ball locks are still not the best security measure. Actually tracking your trailer and knowing it's on the move, that is the best security measure. Knowing your trailer is not where you left it, and then track the trailer, call law enforcement. Again, as far as the list, you know, one of the number one things too, buy a dog. A dog, if you're out boondocking and traveling, a good dog is a great thing to have. I'm not an advocate for leaving your animals in your RV when you're away. We've seen a couple of really, really bad fires with animals inside. So actually everyone did everything and we busted down the side of the trailer wall and got the dogs out. So, but dogs are a great thing to have. Your campsite, don't leave items out in your campsite to draw people there because they'll take your fire pit. It's all about security at your campsite as well. Motion activated lights are awesome, but most of us are in our trailers at night and we are out running around during the day. So the motion activated light thing, for me, having them inside with my Ring cameras and my other cameras that I have inside, and I have a couple of pin cameras. The main thing is if they open that door, the lights come on, and then they know, oh my gosh, we're being tracked. Let's split. So that's one of the key things for us is that internal security system, the Ring at the door. Again, I have a little mount for this one with a suction cup. Let them steal it. I already know that you're there. It's already hit my Ring app. It's already told me that someone is at my front door. And then if you breach that door, all the cameras come on inside. And I've got pictures, and the pictures don't matter. It's the fact that I'm being alerted that someone is at my vehicle, stealing my vehicle, and start tracking the vehicle with a GPS tracker. That is the best advice I can give, talking to all these different boondocking RVers. We've had many discussions with many people about, hey, what do you do? What can I do? How safe is my trailer? Well, your trailer's as safe as you can make it. The social media thing is number one. I've kind of been redundant on that, but it's huge. You can go into these groups and the boondocking sites, and you know everywhere you know where everyone's at and what they're doing because they just give the information out. Wait till you get home and do master posts like Susan and I do once we're home, and that way our house is also semi-safe as well. People aren't spying on you because spies, that's the worst thing there is. Stay away from the social media. Again, make sure your trailer has some type of visible deterrence, minus my Ring camera outside the door. That is my number one. And, you know, I probably will end up getting a ball lock after having this online event that I did regarding security for the RV industry. We probably will end up getting a ball lock, but I'm not going to put on one of these wheel locks. They just get cut through. They're expensive. And if they're going to steal your trailer, they're going to steal your trailer. These are just a few of my ideas and what we do. And I can tell you, having the cameras and the air tags or GPS tracking devices hidden in your trailer, that is probably the number one thing you can do to get your trailer back quick. Okay, and once they have it, it's a matter of moments before they're gone down a dirt road and stripping your trailer. So I hope this was helpful. I'm not trying to make something that's scary. I'm trying to make something that will help you think about the security of your trailer and what you can do to make your trailer or your RV uh, safer. And that's the other thing is always keep your jacks down, which everyone's leveled anyways. But having all your jacks down and being up on blocks, that's just another thing that will slow them down for a few minutes. Meanwhile, your security system is already moving. If they start moving your trailer, even without something outside, your motion detectors go off on the movement. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it spurs some discussion and get you and your partners and your friends to talk about what you can do to help make your trailer safe. So if you like my videos, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. I'm going to be just doing a flurry of videos. Not everything is based on the Intech Terra, but that's our group, and we started with the Intech Soul, and then now we have the larger Terra. So most everything bridges across. Solar, lithium, everything bridges across all RVs. So everyone be cool, be safe. See you down the road. Take care.